Guys, it really is. I got my PlayStation back, and I'm finally home again. My name is NerdyFriend, and this is No Lives Left. Today, I'm going to give you a special treat. We're going to be playing Game of Thrones, the Telltale version, and while I admit I have actively avoided Game of Thrones because everybody else likes it, I got this game for free because I'm a PlayStation Plus member. So I guess this is going to be a learning experience for me. Gonna see what all the hubbub's about Game of Thrones. Yes, Chibi Twilight, your eyes do not deceive you. I have returned. After a month of waiting, I finally have my PlayStation back, and we can continue the lovely streams that is No Lives Left. I set everything up, I think, to my original settings, and I am going to begin now. I'm excited to give this a try. I think I did a little bit of setup beforehand a couple days ago. I wanted to make this super special, so do tell me, can everybody hear me just right, or is there anything missing that's in the usual stuff? It's been a while. Chibi Twilight, I have missed you as well. So let us begin our first episode. That's what the stream is going to be all about. Before I continue, I gotta say this. I really want to get back to normal streaming. Last week, I had an entire week of just working every single day. Finally, I got 2 days off this week, so I can actually get something done. So let's start playing before the day is done. I've been gone for a while though. I've been in DC, Manhattan, San Diego, quite a lot of traveling. Are you serious? You went to Manhattan, San Diego, DC, and you didn't even bother getting close to Detroit? Man, shoot. If you got close to Detroit, at least then you'd be near me. But again, no further delays. Let's start this Game of Thrones thing. Let's begin episode 1. Is this what it's called? The Northerners Will Never Forget? Is that midget I keep seeing in the commercials? I think that is. I'm horrible, so let's start this. Oh, jeez. Yeah, like I said before, I actively avoided Game of Thrones because everybody else is so crazy about it. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. I know the spiel, Telltale. Let's move along here. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolf's Wood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war and rival houses seeking to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves. And the fate of House Forrester is in my hands, or something like that.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it.
Oh shoot, I forgot something. Before we continue, I have to turn on those lovely little subtitles. I can't believe I didn't see that sooner. I should have turned those on way beforehand. Is there actually any subtitles? Please tell me they're on here. There we go, subtitles on. Whew! Chibi Twilight says, I've been worried about Kisco. I have a couple of theories about him. He's in jail, he's dead, and he's back in the hospital. Chibi, actually, I wanted to mention this. I hadn't seen Kisco online for a long time, but he did mention in, I think, a couple previous streams that he was going back to PC gaming. And he was talking about Rust a lot, so I'm assuming he's probably playing that again. So, he might be on PC. I haven't seen him in a long time either. Last I saw him is when he was playing Elder Scrolls Online, which I want to stream that too, because that game is a ton of fun. Oh my god, I'm like level 20 something, and I joined this RP guild. It was fun. So moving on, let's get back to the game. just standing here talking about stuff.
Forrester's sword won't clean
there
itself.
There we go. Ooh, nice and bloody. Alright, pick it up.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Ew.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Changing my mind about Starlight Glimmer.
What? Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Eh.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
That's kind of funny.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
The North remembers.
The North remembers!
Aye, yeah. I don't understand a damn thing that's going on yet.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To honor
Bring
this noble
honor
house.
To House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow.
Woo!
Not as
I
a
get
squire,
to fight!
but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank
I
you,
won't
my
let you
lord.
down.
I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Yeah, did I just become a knight?
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
No problem.
No problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me. Just more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
The Red Wedding? Stronghouse.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think fuck was a word back in these times.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
I'm going to save save Bowen.
But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
Run. Well, that sucks.
We need to get back to camp.
Woo! Woo! What's going on? I don't even know.
Garen, we have to get back. A gift from the king.
Damn. There we go. What's going on? What's going on? I don't know.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Oh. Oh no! Oh, hi there! Oh, shoot, that was scary. I don't even know what's going on. I don't have a house.
Look out!
I don't know what he's saying. Oh man. Ooh. I'm gonna roll underneath this flaming thing. Gonna crawl to safety. There we go. I'm alive. Lost the shield though. Oh, jeez. I hope Creepy Hearts comes. Oh, jeez. Post. Or Bobby. Some of my videos. Oh! Oh! That was brutal. Ooh, right in the butt! Oh!
Good fucking riddance.
Roderick's dead. Ouch.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
He got crushed.
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find the
That
weapon,
sucked.
quickly!
That sucks. R.I.P. Roderick. I have a weapon. Thanks.
Walter Free, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Yeah, retreat, dude.
Seven hells.
We have to keep
We
moving.
have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walter Frey says time's over.
Ooh, shit. Well, that's he's done for there.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walter Frey says
You have to go.
backstage, you're welcome to the fucking door.
I will do as you
I'll
command.
do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell
Okay.
no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The
I
future
swear.
of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey,
You gave him your word.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
kill those fucking foresters! With love from Walter Frey.
R.I.P. this guy. Yeah, no doubt. I wouldn't be just like kind of running with the sword right behind me. I would be running like this, not like this. What is that? Gotta say though, this intro is there's a lot going on here. Oh, this is excellent. I never actually like I did sit down and I did watch one episode of Game of Thrones, but I never continued watching. Mainly because there's so much naked happening and I tend to avoid it. I'm really confused, honestly. Same here. I don't know most of the stuff that's going on. I think I saw like the first 2 episodes, I think, and then I think I saw the one episode with the undead guard guy. when the state and the church came together or some stuff like that. I really am mixing up a bunch of clips that I've seen in the past. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I barely know what's going on in this story. Episode 1 is called Iron from Ice. Aw, there's a piggy. Oh, I guess I get to move now. Cool. I can move a little faster holding R2. Hey, is this Ruben? I want to talk to Ruben. Nah, the Ruben's gone. Okay, whatever. Ooh, blood. That's always a nice sign.
Blood.
Fresh.
How can you tell? It's mixed in with dirt. Oh no! The pig was killed. I'm assuming. Uh-oh. That's not good. Shit's on fire. Is there anything over here to examinate? No? Okay. So I have to go that way. Here's something over here to examinate, to stare at, whatever it is. Okay, it's an overturned cart. Is there somebody there?
That's Father's car.
Oh, he went back home. Okay. R.I.P. Miss Piggy. Kermit will never find love.
Fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Oh no. Oh no! That was probably Ruben.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can
Yeah.
try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy.
Bolton.
Lord Bolton is the new warden of the
Dude,
North.
your haircut
I
makes you
reckon
look
he'd
like you're a
proper
dick.
lordly sword like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
No, you won't. Ah, you'll have it.
You'll have it.
Damn, he got me good on that one.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Hey, there's something I can actually use.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Something long. Ha 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 ha! Oh! Oh, man! Oh, he's dead! Thanks for giving me one weapon at a time, or one bad guy to deal with at a time. He just drops it like a noob. Oh, in the leg. Take that. Ugh. Gotcha.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I
No.
have a family. They'll never
No.
survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. No, please.
You deserved it.
Whitefield will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
You're shipping Harry and Cho? Oh, man. R.I.P.
Father?
The show is about fighting for the throne, and there are different houses
survived.
who are fighting each other.
Your sister.
Mercy, no. Why? Because he killed my father and he killed my pigs. That's why. Blood for blood, eye for an eye. That's how it works.
I tried to stop them.
There, see? This is why I gave no mercy. You hurt me, I hurt back. Wow.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Well, you got 2 of them. And I have a house that is now my enemy. The Bolton house. I'll remember this. Ironwrath, stronghold of House Forrester. Excuse me. Verk assault. The way she was ripped apart by squirrels.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
You saw Charlie in the Chocolate Factory on Broadway? Nice.
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Yeah, this sucks.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Oh, he's sticking needles in
Blade
me.
cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Ew.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Gross.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Gross!
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
There's
Hold this for
maggots
me,
in
will
your
you?
fucking leg! I
I
know!
understand from
Ew!
your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low.
Thanks.
Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
There's maggots in there!
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
If you're playing the entire first episode, I have to tell you something. I have to tell you something of the leader. Sure, I'm gonna play this whole episode through at least. What's this something?
The Ironwood Grove.
Ironwood trees are exceedingly difficult to harvest. My grandmother lived in Pennsylvania, and she lived by an area where iron trees grow. And my grandfather tried to chop one down, and he went through like 3 chainsaw blades just to take one down. He never did it again. Of course, you're not really supposed to use a chainsaw blade, I don't think.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
And he got squashed by a horse.
Ryan. Never easy being the 4th-born son. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Learn more about the Foresters on the menu codex page.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
It's a bucket full of them. Healing herbs.
This might help.
So just take it. It's fine. Pick up bandages. Cool. Now I have something to keep me okay if I get hurt again later.
Mm-hmm. I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
I'm running. You see? Nothing over there? Okay, whatever. There's maggots in my leg! He dies. Don't get attached. Aww. That sucks. This character himself that I am right now, he dies. Damn it, that sucks. Doesn't surprise me. He's got maggots in his leg.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Ah, I see.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Oh, right, yeah. He was saying something like that.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Oh, the leader of this house is the one who dies, and you can play as him. Okay.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. but I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Yeah, it's true.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
So
Garrett
it's
was
bedtime?
just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Or texting.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing?
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's
Oh,
bad enough
you're
the Boltons would have us
GWP,
bend the knee and
nice.
swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan?
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong!
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
What? Yeah, I wanted to say fuck the Boltons, honestly. Wait, you're my uncle. I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something. No, don't go. Damn it.
Word up
This
to
reminds
me.
me of my
I'd
craft
gladly
story
drive a
mode.
sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
Doesn't feel like it.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
You fulfilled your
Sorry.
duty to Lord Forrester.
You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right
Duncan
to put
will
his
remember
trust
that.
in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
I wish I knew how to ride a horse. That'd be nice. Goodness.
Jared, wait!
Oh, what's going on here? Does she like me? I think she likes me. Oh, look at that. A stiff necklace.
Be safe.
Sure. Okay. Not a damn word to be said. That's fine. It's fine. The necklace is important to the story later on. Oh, okay. Good to know. Thanks. I still don't know what's going on, really.
Ethan?
Ethan!
Okay, so now I get to play as Lord Ethan. Cool.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want
the
Garrett
leader
to die
of
either.
the house, Ethan.
Maester Ortengrin said
Ethan, who
he got
dies
sent to
later
the
on.
wall.
And I need to
I'll
stop
miss
spoiling the
Garrett.
game.
He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will
Because
tell
all
me
the
what
enjoyment
Garrett did,
is
but it must
running
have
out
been
of you.
serious. I heard Duncan and Sir
for you.
Royland talking.
Oh.
They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
What?
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
A stick ain't gonna do
When we were
nothing.
younger, when we all used to play here, you, me, Roderick, Asher, we'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
All the sweets that I want.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Where's that coming from?
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Royland will remember that. Sorry, kiddo. I gotta do this. Hey, man, I got responsibilities. I got to do what a lord must do.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any
Someone's
more than
going
he
to
already
die.
is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
There we go. What's with all the talk? This room is fucking empty. Or, in their accent, fucking empty. There we go, yeah.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye! And look where that got him.
Really?
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations.
I'm sorry, you came here unannounced.
They're no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Lord Whitehill, please.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
There you go. Get to the fucking point. This is the guy who killed my pigs and my dad.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said. When your man attacked us for no reason.
That's bullshit.
Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the Lord.
How do you answer for your men?
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Oh.
Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
I do what
What
I
kind
want.
of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Maybe.
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Thank you, Lady Forrester.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
He will. Nice. Jeez, that could have went better.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
Thank you.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
What's a raven? Wow.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
So I get to play as her now. An ironwood box. What's in here?
Ethan made this for me.
What's this?
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
I have
It
no
once
idea
belonged
what
to
any
Lady
of these
Elena.
things are. Everyone seems so keen on spoiling what happens to Ethan.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Do I get to read it?
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Yeah, there's nothing left in here for me to check out. It's okay. Spoilage does not deter me from
Wonders
finishing
made
things.
by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
I hope to see them all someday.
Oh, I feel your pain. Cole Brazier or Brazier? I don't know what that. I don't know how to pronounce it. I looked at it. Wow. Much look. So wow. Letter from Mother.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
He's dirty. Oh, you're
Begging
playing
your
as Lady
pardon,
Forrester.
but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady.
You
You've always
noticed
been
your
kind to me.
honesty.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Just dump it.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call.
Hey, creepy
Knowing
hearts,
King's
how's it
Landing, with so many
going?
lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
That's not nighttime, it looks like it's midday. Okay. Whatever. And then someone else comes in.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Okay. So, when can I bring up that my
From the day
family's
you
in
arrived
trouble?
in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
Thank you.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Whoa!
She was very pleased with herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Did I miss my chance?
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Hey, Creepy Hearts, you turned 15. Nice.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Who is that bitch? What's with the queens being all evil? I don't know. She's not evil, she's spoiled. Ugh. Alright. This is gonna be fun. I don't know anything about Game of Thrones.
You can do this.
So I get to move forward. Cool, cool. Can I, like, put it out there, like... Whoa, there's
Lady
the midget!
Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Wow, okay.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Always have.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Thank you. Oh, I don't know what to say. I'm
Too clever
just
for her
gonna...
own good.
Whoa!
The girl
Your
did
answer did
say
not
that
satisfy
loyalty
her.
was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is
Whoa.
your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I don't know I don't know if that was the right answer.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
You
Aren't
avoided
you
the
a
question.
delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
You're playing mind games!
Such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Marjorie will remember that. Damn it!
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Oh, she gave me that look. She gave me that look. I don't know if I like it.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
You're so small.
Even then he didn't trust
You're
Roose
adorable.
We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
I'm getting my head chopped off. See you later.
My condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Forgive me for saying it, but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Lord Lannister is the 3rd most powerful person in the entire show and game. Okay.
Mira, I was worried.
That lady wanted my head on a fucking platter.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back.
Not
here with
leaving,
the
just a
cousins
joke.
and the
I hate my
ninth-born
jokes
sons.
in my life. Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Well, it wouldn't be a
Would
cushy
you marry
life.
Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which
Not
is
to
more than you can
Joffrey.
say for his mother.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Thanks.
Let's see.
Hey, Mr.
Who
Fave,
else
how's
should
it
we marry
going?
off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
Ooh.
The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Oh, really?
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Marjorie
I fear
gave
it
you
can
that
only
look.
get
She
worse when I am
hates you
queen.
now, nerdy.
Once I know your true heart, the
Oh,
lords and ladies
man.
will have no choice but to love you.
Real name's Eli. Okay, I'll remember that. Just
Do
like
you
Telltale
agree?
Games.
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly.
Appreciates your loyalty.
Your words to Cersei
How the
were
fuck am
brave,
I awake?
but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Oh, thank God, it's gonna be brought up.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Okay.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Okay. I guess. I hope that this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass.
Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
Notice you asked on
That is
behalf
no
of your
small
mother.
request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I like your streams, keep it up. Oh, thank you,
I don't know,
Eli.
Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
I think Sarah's gonna come around and bite me in the ass.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
What is a raven? Is it an actual bird, or is it just like a courier? Tell me. I really want to know what happened now between Sarah and Marjorie. That's her name. Oh God, we're back to this guy, the newly promoted squire. Oh, that's cool. My supplies are gone.
7 hells.
That's what I'd be saying.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
That's not good.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Wow. And we have spam. Yeah, we do. Awesome. Holy crap. My heart almost flew out of my chest. That would have sucked. So, who was this flayed guy? I really hope he still might be alive. Ugh. Oh dear. He's alive. Is he alive? Oh, meanwhile, back at the ranch. For real. Seriously, we're going... Oh, that was quick. I made,
Lord
like...
Ethan!
2 choices, I guess?
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Uh-huh.
But 300 generations of Forrester Lords stand behind you.
300 generations.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord.
Sweet.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move!
Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
Oh no.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
What'd you do?
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
He's a thief!
You can send him to the wall.
Leave the man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserve to live. Make him pay for what
Boy.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Oh
Please,
boy.
my lord. My family depends on me.
I show mercy.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Fave. You are my second god. Oh, jeez. Oh.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
Good
Your
idea.
Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Sweet. I barely even know what that means. So, I have to choose who becomes the next person to serve as Sentinel. Shares the democracy system in this stream. Push F to accept, push A to not accept. Oh, okay. It's been way too long, my friend. Agreed. Okay, so let's talk to Duncan. That one dude's uncle. Not father, but uncle.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a Sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Okay. I can look at food.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are
That's a week.
steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like.
Is this
We've
Game of
done it
Wonder even
before
connected
in
to the show?
desperate
I'm not
times.
sure.
The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Oh boy.
Do it like you mean it.
Okay, so who should I give the bracer to? Should I give it to Duncan or the other guy who I can't remember whose name it was? It's probably this guy, Malcolm. No, probably not.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I
it's
saw
Uncle.
what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do. showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
Understandable.
You know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my
give
lord.
it to the cool
That is your true
dude.
strength.
But my mother's fears
Every
are not the only
decision
ones I
that
face.
Nerdy
My
comes
people
across.
are scared as well.
Duncan, the other...
I'm told I must choose a
God,
sentinel.
the kid dickhead.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Doesn't look happy.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
Oh boy.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why we need Nerdy, because this is a war, and we need a warrior. Huzzah! Oh, Jesus.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
Everyone's gonna give me their
I have
input.
many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And, I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Yeah, I know, it's harsh. It's a harsh decision to make.
a sword or a turkey leg?
Oh boy. That's the Maester. Let's enter that tower and see what's up. Just because I'm curious about what's over there. In 30 seconds we will vote for every decision Nerdy comes across, because right now the most votes are on the if you disagree push A. I don't even know what I'm voting for. Creepy Hearts, do you want to vote for every decision that what? I'm holding your mom's big gun, bitch. Oh god. That's a lovely view. That's what that tower was. I was expecting maybe a possibility of getting an achievement for doing something fucking random. So let's talk to Maester Ortengren?
Maester?
Yeah, that's
yes, Lord
better
Ethan.
if I call him that.
I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, I am.
Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Okay, so who should I name as the new sentinel? Should I do Sir Royland or Duncan? Give me your votes. Duncan or Royland? Alright, we got one for Dunkin' Donuts. My vote is for Royland, honestly. He hasn't done any actions without my knowledge.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Okay, guys. I have 1, 2, 3 for Duncan. Wow. And then I named Sir Royland. Seems like that's a 3-on-1. Damn it. Alright, well, what are you guys' reasons? My reason for Sir Royland is that Sir Royland hasn't done anything against my knowledge, or just going under my hand like Duncan did. He sent Gerlid to the wall, or whatever, however you say his name, without telling Lord Ethan. Duncan is nice. That's it. That's the only reason he's nice. Diplomacy can save many lives. I promise. I see the boss in the bit. What the? That one's covered up. I can't figure out what that says. Yes. All right. Duncan wins. You got it, guys.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Royland will remember that.
I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
I will rampage for no
what he's
reason.
capable of. We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Oh, damn!
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
Whew. Got quiet all of a sudden.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
Okay.
I trust Mira's judgment.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Whew.
My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
Diplomacy
if you aren't
first,
ready
then
for a fight,
fighting.
you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
No,
Forgive
kill
us,
him,
my lord.
everyone.
We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We'll offer bread and
Invite
salt.
him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
He will remember that. Good.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Whew. That is some tough choices I just had to make there.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
Don't worry, I won't.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule.
Okay.
Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's
See no
boy?
lives.
How he tormented
The other
you?
guy.
I wanted to intervene, but your father said
Duncan
Ethan must fight his own battles.
is our douchebag. I
But
know.
when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Woo!
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Lady Forrester will remember that.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands
The
with
family
us,
needs to
and she
die.
may be able to help us yet.
I like this house since I'm representing it the entire time. The boy is probably thinking, damn girl, oh, come on. That is his mom. Alright. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Strange key. Or the Tyrael family seal. Let's pick up that strange key. Taking the key. And let's see if I can get a little extra greedy. Take the seal.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
I
want to help you if there's anything I can do.
I just really
Your
hope
poor
that's not
family.
Oh, jeez.
I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady
Oh, that's his
Marjorie is
mom. Even
always
better.
saying
Oh,
how
God.
important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Oh.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
She's gonna be listening in.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Damn it!
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things.
So?
Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Who's that slave? Okay, screaming sound loud. Creepy Hearts is okay. We all wanted... Oh, jeez. No, he's just a guy who brings coal for the brazier every night.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
He appreciates your confidence. Uh-oh.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton? Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the Warden of the...
That's enough.
A bastard, huh?
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, shall we begin? We do not wish to waste your time.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
Damn.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice.
You got Ramsay's attention.
First.
What an asshole.
Let's see you
Yeah, I
bend
know,
the
right?
knee to my father. Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
I only kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same.
Chamber pots, good God.
My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill.
What's your point?
Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
What?
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
Yes.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point.
Yeah.
We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Fuck.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Stay away.
Please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
You're acting very creepy.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Oh, gross.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Wow, this is getting out of hand.
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
I feel like I'm gonna... Oh, well, there I go. Yep.
What have you done?
But I don't want a brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Ouch.
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Ryan!
What the fuck?
Lovely meeting all of you.
Well, I made a big mistake.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Wow.
Help me! Ryan,
That could have gone better.
No, Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Wow. Lady Forrester's had a really, really bad week. Oh, shit. Wow. That could have gone better. One down, two to go. Shit.
Ethan
he's
sacrificed
dead.
himself for us all. He
Oh,
saved Talia's
Jesus.
life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
Wow!
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady.
Oh my god, I love
Are you
that
prepared
midget.
for what might happen?
I'm gonna probably have to. Holy shit. You and 65.8% of people stayed with Bowen. You and 62.4% swore loyalty to the king. You and 48.6% freed Eric. You and 69.1% picked Duncan as Sentinel. You and 50.1% met Ramsay in the Great Hall. So that was a pretty big split in 50-50, man. Man, Ethan died. Shit. Well, that could have gone better. It's gotten out of hand. Well, that was something. I really feel like something right there could have been avoided. But, I don't know, since I've been told at the very beginning that, was just R.I.P. Ethan all around, I knew from the get-go that Ethan was gonna die. At first I had no idea who the fuck Ethan was. So, there's that. At least he's got a cool nickname. That is true. That is true. Ethan the Brave, who only ruled for a week. That's the assumption anyway. Wow. So, I guess with that, that's the end of it. I thank you all very much for watching. I'm gonna have to end it here for now, cause, well, it's getting pretty late. So, I'm going to end it now for tonight, and then I'll pick back up on this tomorrow. We'll probably play episode 2 then. So, don't forget the crazy brother Asher. Yeah, that's also true. If I ever die, call me Bobby the Edgy. Yeah. I'm gonna be creepy who wants to go the fuck to sleep. Bye-bye, my love. Bye-bye, creepy hearts. Good night. So, again, thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You know the drill. And if you are so inclined, please support me on Patreon. Even $1 makes a big difference. And I'd rather be supported on Patreon than on YouTube, because so far, all my videos have accrued up to about 17 cents. That's gonna get me nowhere fast. So, I want to put all the support back into the channel directly to make this channel better. I know I'm no good at doing what I do, so I'd like to get better. Helping me with monetary support would make all the difference. So thanks again, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.